Hello and welcome, Macho. How you doing? Hey, Crypto and Tech, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. You. Test one, test one, test two, check. Checking. What's up, sons? It's Blind Rod with SuperNOVA Tech once again, and for the sake of transparency, as always, if I have time to stream some of the benchmarking I'm doing, I will do it. Here's a card. I'm going to put this aside. We're starting this testing in particular with the RX 574 gigabyte because the drivers are already installed. So we'll hop on over here. I'll leave the chat over there. If you guys don't like the chat, we can get rid of the chat. We can do whatever, however you guys want to handle it. That's up to y'all. Today we're going to be working on benchmarking Monster Hunter World. Basically, we do need to go in and unlock like expedition mode before we can really like get into it. So we are going to be playing a little bit, and by that I mean we're just going to go in and play expedition mode. Before that, cheers. Grab your QuakeCon cup if you have one. If you don't have one, come to QuakeCon next year and get one. I'd say on me, but that would cost me too much money. So, you know, it is what it is. Go for it, man. What's your question today? Oh, it'll boot up shortly, I bet. Here we go. I don't think okay, there's the afterburner overlay, so there we go there. Cool. Perfect. Go ahead and pause the fun music and get into this. So, as we found yesterday, essentially, we can play pretty good on this card with 1920 by 1080 and medium graphic settings. We're going to set to low, then we're going to pop into advanced and just make sure everything is set as low as possible. Except for this. I assume high for scaling would mean we're at 1080. So we're going to leave resolution scaling at high. Texture quality we're going to drop down to 256. We're just going to get all of these down to low. And get a base benchmark in here in a tad. Lots of options though, which is good to see. So you have a 7700K and EK water block custom water cooling kit, and you want to make it your CPU on static 5 gigahertz. Do you think it's possible? I don't know what pump is in there and how large is the radiator. 32-bit, Z pre-pass, I don't know what that is. Disable pre-calculation of depth information. This is enabled by default, but may speed up processing for lower spec PCs. So let's leave that off for now, and we'll start with this. 2 360mm rads. Wow, yeah, I mean that's plenty. It's a D5 pump. If it's a D5 pump, you should be fine. Sounds all good to me, man. You know, provided you can get a... I don't know, though. Yeah. Good luck at getting to 5 gigahertz, though. Because that's just going to be dependent on your CPU. right? At the end of the day. And how well it reacts to voltage and such. You're gonna have to play around with voltage. Start at 1.35 or whatever. Keep bumping clock up until it stops working, and then once it stops working, bump voltage up and see if it works. Keep bumping voltage up like 0.1. Not going above 1.5 ever. And 0.01 is what I mean by that. Overclocking is not something that I can just say set this, this, and this, and then you're done. Like, unfortunately, that's just not the way it works. Make sure we're in a private session for this. Ooh, it's hot today. It is hot today.
Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
What's gonna make me do all that shit? Okay. Let me get this part out of the way then. What's better for you, YouTube or Twitch? Any difference for you watching? No difference for you watching, really.
There you are, Fiber.
I think YouTube is better, transcoding wise, but viewership seems to have some issues with. I don't know, random disconnects and pausing and stuff like that. And then there's just personal preference. Like, the UI for like YouTube gaming is not as good as Twitch and so on and so forth. Things like that. So we have to kind of run through the start points on this real quick. So we got to get, basically we want to get expedition mode unlocked at this point. That's what we're looking to do. And then we'll come up with a controlled environment.
Hey there, partner. Ah! You can pick up quests from the quest board,
I'm gonna try to get through all of this, though.
It lists the same quests that I've got.
I know.
So don't worry about having to check 2 places.
Still have to talk to her, except to cast it
We're on
on.
the hunt.
Which is this one. All right. Cool. So how are you doing today, Eric? Doing pretty good?
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
The overlay like gets in the way of my stamina bar and such, which kind of sucks. Kestodons, are these Kestodons? I don't think those are Kestodons. Aha.
Ah, there we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Huh.
Okay. They are Kestodons.
Be careful.
Why won't it charge for me right now? That's weird. Charge that blade. There we go. Trying to remember all the controls up in here.
All right, let's look for another group. Be careful.
Twitch allows you to watch some streams with better quality than YouTube. Not better quality. YouTube, no, because YouTube allows all the way up to 4K 60, provided the viewers and the streamer has that bandwidth. YouTube only allows up to 1080 60, and that's for partner streamers. It really only allows up to 720 60 for affiliates, and 720 30 for just the regular Joe. YouTube, anybody can stream at whatever quality they like.
Over here!
Yeah?
Huh. Be careful.
Let's slide. Woohoo! Up. Stupid charge blade. Ah! I couldn't charge it. You little bitches. How'd he hit me from behind? That's crazy. Okay.
Wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. I think I found something.
Sir, can't you see I am trying to get my materials? That's what I would like to do right now. So the other part that's going to be a little difficult about this is the day and night cycles for benchmarking. Obviously at night you get a huge increase in frame rate because we went from like the 70s all the way up to like
over here
100 and something.
Here.
So that's going to make this a little bit difficult to benchmark. So we'll have to keep loading in until we get daytime or whatever into the expedition. The Zagros. Look at him eat that shit. Hell yeah.
Now.
Gotcha. All right, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Want to get going?
I mean, we have 4 potions. We should be able to be fine.
Don't try to engage a monster when your health is low. It's smarter to focus on healing.
Oh, I guess I should heal real quick.
Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone. If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, We need to keep finding traces of it.
The CPU on this rig right now that you're seeing,
Clues.
that we're playing on is the 8350K, and it's clocked to 4.8 gigahertz. Well, you can see that too. It's pretty obvious. Achievement unlocked. Help! Help! Performance is really all over the fucking place. It's crazy. Crazy. Is my health low? I can't even tell because the fucking thing's in the way. I think it is. Let's grab a potion real quick. There we go. Full health engaged. Hey, what's up, Lars? You tried to post a video on your Twitch and now it's playing out in real time. So instead of posting a video, you did a replay or whatever. That happens. Did you do like the premiere shit or whatnot?
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jaguars enough for the scout flies to lead us to
go
it.
to the dashboard and
We're
on
less
the
likely to lose
top
sight of
far
the
right
monster
side.
if you
You
use
should
the
be able
focus
to
camera.
stop it. Oh, he got me. Come on, Bravery, hold him off. I gotta sharpen my blade.
Okay, the monster's tired. Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
If he wouldn't run away. That jerk. It plays really, really nicely on this system, though. I like it. And we haven't even, like, tweaked settings, which we'll get to once we can actually start benchmarking. But right now, I can't really even benchmark, unfortunately. Just kind of stuck with what we got. Till we get expedition mode unlocked. Oh, he's eating shit. Whoa! I forgot that he does that. Thanks, Bravery.
monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
Maybe we can chase him down before he gets there. Look at him waddling and shit. Get over here, sir. Yeah!
Monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance.
If you hit those little stun things or whatnot. Oh shit, I messed that up. Got a part broke. First boss down. It's weird that it doesn't let you target when you're going back to the deal or whatever. Ah, and done. Cutscene.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
114 watts.
Hey.
Ooh, a pukey pukey.
Well, you were right.
I remember the pukey
There's our
pukey.
mark. Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that?
What in the heck is
Never
that?
seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
Level 3. Achievement unlocked. Welcome to the new world. Thank you. Can I do expedition modes now or not?
I see.
That's all I really need to do.
Uh-huh. Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
I wonder where the resource center is.
It's crazy how nice and smooth it plays, though.
Oh, you are too good.
Can't wait to actually like lock the frame rate down and then throw up the fucking FreeSync monitor and call it a day. Call it a day.
Okay, let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
So I think we got expedition
Wanna
unlocked
get
now,
going?
which is good.
Right now?
Hey,
we're in
Control
step.
Alt Dan, welcome to the
You
stream.
wanna go on
How
an
are you
expedition?
today?
Open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Awesome, dude. I had to play the beginning of the game before I could really start benchmarking it. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now.
Let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me. Whenever you leave the
That's
base
a great
without
game.
sending
I have like a
requests,
couple hundred
go on an
hours on the
expedition.
Xbox version.
There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore.
Yeah,
at your
I'm
heart's
here,
content.
and that's when it's gonna get announced, I suppose, right? I'm all over here testing things like that are actually out, and I notice all the big tech tubers are capitalizing on that hearsay right now. I was like, man, maybe I should do a video, and I was like, man, I'm too busy. There's shit I want to test right now, so should be interesting to see what happens. What temperature should be when you overclock your CPU? So Intel chips start throttling at 94 degrees Celsius. So you have to be under 94C. That's the only hard number as far as all that goes. We gotta head to the new campsite, but I don't know exactly where that is.
You can fast travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Which camp are we supposed to go to? That one? No. I think I lost track of him, and I wasn't paying attention to what he said to do. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy. I just love me some good fishing.
No problem, man. I doubt the GPU release will give
You can
Bitcoin a bull
assign a
run.
target destination for your scout flies on the map.
I don't think they're that closely related. I'm sure there'll be an increase in, well, I can't actually be assured that they might block it. I wouldn't put it past NVIDIA to block mining altogether on their cards.
Over here.
I'm not sure they ever were going to, but I don't know. Maybe. Uh-oh. Gulugaku. Lee in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we gotta hunt him real quick. Mother trucker. Alright, let's do that, and then hopefully we can get this camp up. I forgot how much you gotta do in the beginning of the game to even...
Expedition. Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select Astera.
Alright, let's get this camp set up, and then I think we'll be good. I don't think we can even crawl up there. That's kind of dumb. Go this way, maybe. Been lurking. No worries, man. I lurk in my own stream. But I don't wanna. There we go. I can't jump that far. Oh well. There's that dude. You jerk! He pecked me. Stop pecking me. I avoided it that time. Oh, he's gonna try to... Oh! He smashed me with an egg. No. Control out, Dan. I don't think so.
Taking hits like that repeatedly will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
Well, and that's very game dependent though too, right? That's the hard part. But across every game, no. Hey Austin, we're on low right now. We're trying to get to the point of actually playing. It does medium settings. We did some benchmarking, but not a lot because I need to get into the I need to get into the expedition mode, so I'm unlocking expedition mode right now. I gotta kill this fucking thing, and then we should have it unlocked, then we can start actually benchmarking, so we'll see what happens at that point. I just got lost, though. Pretty much. Oh, I see him, I think. No, that's the Great Jagras. Oh, shit. Oh, there he is. Doesn't look like he's here. What the fuck? Oh, here you are, you little jerky McJerk. In Austin, what I've noticed mostly, this game seems to be CPU intensive. So, what CPU are you running? Yeah, sure, Control Alt Dan. What are you running now? Golly, this guy's kicking my ass. i5 4560 GTX 962 gig and 8 gigabytes of DDR3. I'd pretty much rebuild everything if it was me, if you can afford it. You can get a system for like under $1,000 that'll spank the shit out of that one now at this point. You can usually pick one up for about $700 or $800 that'll beat that one into the ground. No, not the Jagras. Ugh. I mean, at that point, yeah, I guess I would. If it was me, I'd get it, and I only wanted to spend as little as possible and get the most bang for the buck. I guess I would be looking at a GTX 1050 Ti or RX 570 or 470. And then I'd try to find a used i7 for that generation for $100 somewhere. Which shouldn't be that hard to do anymore these days. So, like, do a $200 GPU upgrade, essentially is what I'm saying, and then do a $100 CPU upgrade, get a used i7. Golly. Yeah, you don't need a 4790K, though. Usually if you go to go look on Craigslist, just find like something where like a hospital is selling their old workstations or something like that. Yeah, the 8300 struggles pretty hard in this game, Austin. It doesn't keep up. So if you're trying to figure out where your issues are as far as like the system you have right now for Monster Hunter World in particular, it's going to be that FX CPU. Tech Therapy, what's up, man? You coming into troll, bro? Coming into troll. I can't even get to the benchmarking because I can't get fucking... I'm trying to get the stupid, expedition mode unlocked. I have to kill this guy and then I think it's unlocked at that point. So, hopefully. Ow, he was limping. How did he all of a sudden have the wherewithal to fucking run? No. Waiting on some paint to dry. So right now the system we're on is i3 8350K overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz. I'm sure you can see that. And Ryzen, or not Ryzen, dear Lord, a Radeon RX 574 gig. I'm gonna try to get into expedition mode and then get all the testing done for my like percent change in FPS by setting, like I normally do.
Center when we get back.
Nice job hunting the Kuluyaku. Select Astera from the world map so we can go home.
I'll return to Astera when I'm damn well ready to return to Astera, sir. 570 GTX 1063 gig, and then we'll be doing the 8350K versus the Ryzen 5 1600. We'll probably do separate videos. So I'll probably do the percent change in FPS video first, and then I'll do the 1063 gig versus the RX 570 4 gig, and then I'll probably do Ryzen versus Intel, essentially. So kind of knock everything out, if that makes sense. Dun 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 dun. So far right now though, if you want to play this game, the RX 574 gig is a pretty good this whole setup right here is a pretty good little setup for it. I like it. It's really smooth. I haven't had any dips below 60 at all.
Magnifique.
So. It's not like we're maxed out or anything, of course. Trying to get my Coca-Cola
Don't let me
poured.
down. I have something special just for you.
Just for you.
Come back soon.
No, they won't have a 2060 for a while. Okay, so I think we unlocked expedition mode. Yep, we did. Cool. So let's go decide. I think we're gonna start at the southwest camp. We're gonna make sure it's daytime. Oh, I have to go fucking boot up OCAT though real quick. So let me go do that. Let's go prep the system. This game is going to take a long time to benchmark. I'm telling you right now, I can already tell. Because, like, see, now we're at nighttime. So, I don't know, if we go out. And you'll see the frame rates hovering like 80 to 90. Now, nighttime with rain is also completely different than nighttime without rain. So this is all shit that's cool that they have in the game, but makes it nearly impossible to benchmark. Which kind of sucks. We'll figure it out. Cool. Alright, so I want to throw my clock back to where we want it for this one. Go away. Oop. I didn't realize I unlocked core voltage. That's cool. We'll have to fuck with that later. That'll be for the overclocking video at some other point. Okay. For performance, before all processes, 60 seconds, and golden. Okay, so that's ready. Let's rock and roll. Let's start benchmarking. What we're going to try to do is basically load into an expedition over and over until we get daytime. Because that appears to be worst case scenario is daytime. Especially when all the like lens flares and shit are coming in. So that's what we're going to try to do. We'll see how it goes. Never know. Top right is OCAT running right now, in case you guys are wondering. I'm gonna fix the audio sync issue that's going on. Nope. I should fix that. Okay, so daytime, I'm good to start benchmarking now. I think what I want to do is just do a 60-second run. So we're going to start like right around here. We'll always just basically run to where the shadow starts, and then we'll run up through that main area that everybody starts on when they come here. So we'll hit F12. We're just going to run for 60 seconds or so. The normal path, I think the beginning path is what we'll do. So when you first kind of start this game, your start path is this direction. And you come around here and you see the honey. And then you come through here. And you come through here. And we go to the right. And then I think you come straight down over here. You see the beach. Oop. Well, we kind of fucked that up, but we'll just we'll go with that. We'll remember to climb down instead of jump down. And we come over to the beach. We'll kind of slide down here, and then it should end. Okay, cool. Oh, that works for me. And then we'll just ride on out of here. Except we started a fucking fight. Yay! So we will make sure we don't do that.
Producing new equipment and upgrading what you have.
I might as well carve them while I'm here, right? No reason to waste the materials. Oh, that guy's still alive. Kind of sucks that you can't just like quit the game directly from there. Oh, thanks for the host. How are you doing, X-Core? Welcome to stream. Okay, so we'll go grab our base benchmark. It should be under recordings, and then we need the perf summary. Monster Hunter World, which should be the first one. Have we run it? Okay, yep, cool. Cut. Desktop. Let's do a new folder. Monster Hunter World benchmark. Paste. Let me edit this and see where it's at. Okay. Just the one run. Cool. Rename. Low. Ooh. Rename. 1080p. Low. Rename. 1080p. Low. And I want to go back to recordings. I just want to delete all this because I don't need it anymore. There. Game over. Hey Team 316, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. No beer today. We're on that Coke Zero, but you know, still got a cheers. Same thing. Okay, so now we're gonna go pick the next setting on the list. Oh, this is gonna take forever because Monster Hunter World takes so long to load. Then we have to worry about if we're going to be at daytime or not. And if we're not at daytime, then we have to restart the expedition. And there's like a billion settings. It's going to take forever. Bad Murpher. Like a bad motherfucker. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm good. Just working on this. This is going to take a long time. A long time. I'll be lucky if I get like one GPU done today. Okay, so we are testing the effect on frame rate of texture quality. Now. And it is nighttime, so fuck. Fuck. So this is the problem. I'm not really sure how to fix at this point. Which is waiting for it to be daytime again. Which is going to be the hardest part about benchmarking this game, period. Especially seeing that nighttime runs so much better. I have 0 monster energies today. I wish I had one. I do not have one. So, we just gotta fucking sit here now for, well, until the sun comes up. Yay, performance testing. Hey, YouTube watcher, how are you today? How's your Sunday going? We went to, we got tacos today, this morning for breakfast. Got up around 8. 8? Yeah, 8. I went to bed at 2 a.m. I, like, stayed up watching movies with Mama, which is just not a good idea, and, like, talking and shit. And then it was, like, 2 a.m., and I was like, no! Drinking a Long Island. No thanks. I gotta get back on my 7 a.m. schedule. We'll get some Warframe and coffee tomorrow morning. Make sure that we get some more unsubs for that Warframe and coffee. I haven't checked today's video yet. I don't know how well it's doing. That'd be cool to see though, wouldn't it? While I wait for it to be daylight, dear Lord. I'm gonna just like, I don't know, figure out how to like test this all the time. I don't know how to do this yet. 86 views makes sense. Being said, looking at womp diddly womp 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 womp. Yeah, this fucking channel's dying. Thanks for hanging out though, guys. It's so sad. All this work. It's a good thing I like doing it. I don't like this part of it though. I absolutely fucking hate this part of it. To make sure I'm going to be accurate, I need to wait for it to not be nighttime, but I don't like, there's no manual settings to say like, wonder if I like return from expedition and then come back in, if it'll reset it or something. Yeah, GPUs have been cheap for like a couple months now. So I'm not sure what you mean. I guess you mean with they'll go below retail pricing or something? Oh, yeah, which I guess will happen because of the NVIDIA GPUs or whatever. But not at the $200 to $300 range. That won't happen. Because, well, unless NVIDIA does randomly surprise everybody. Turn to daytime, please. Go. Driving me insane. I'm gonna eat some food. I want the unpredictable platter. If a monster hunter squats in the woods while being streamed, I think you mean, live on YouTube, everyone can see it. Fair enough, YouTube watcher. Fair enough.
Our canteen here serves food that will give you a boost for the hunt ahead.
I keep looking at the moon, hoping it's closer, further down, or something. Yeah, you'll see a change in price. 1080 Ti's, 1080s, and 1070s. I don't know if you will for like RX 580 and 570 and GTX 1060, 1050 Ti, and so on. Because that didn't really happen last time either. We'll have to wait probably, what, usually another 6 months for the 1060 or whatever, or whatever the equivalent is. On the top end, I guess, Jab, yeah, for sure. Polaris is still good. Vega, not so much. CPU right now is the 8350K, but we'll be doing benchmarking of the 8350K versus the Ryzen 5 1600. Is it the X or the 1600? I can't remember. I'll grab the box real quick. I think it's just a regular Ryzen 5. I'll just overclock it. 1600. So I'll be throwing the Ryzen 5 1600 versus this thing or whatever. It's gotta be daytime soon, right? Yeah, there are, Jab. Because they overextended themselves. Pretty, I talked about that way before it happened. Like back in December, I have a video being like, you know, don't go into debt, you dummies. And then what did everybody do? Go into debt. It's ridiculous. Yeah, D-Man. Maybe I should Google it and see if you can do that. Let's do Monster Hunter World. Skip night. Oh, that sucks. So it says using the bed when you have the highest level quarters. Fastest way to switch between the day and night cycles to travel long distances. Which I can't do because I don't have any long distance to travel. This is going to get problematic because I can't test this game at all. Like I might just have to do here's medium, high, low, or I'm kind of under the feeling that I'm just going to do, I'm not going to do every setting. I'm just going to do, I'm just going to do a comparison of fucking 1060 versus this, and then Ryzen 5 versus that, and then what we'll do for that is we'll just go into options, and I think the best looking, if I recall, was like medium. So that's going to take an exorbitant amount, amount of time, and I don't think I have time for that. That would take, it would just take, to go through every setting, it would take way too long. So I don't think that's feasible if I want to be able to actually come out with videos. Fucking stupid day jobs and shit. From what you looked up, it only takes a single travel to pass about 8 hours of time, so typically 2 travels is enough to change it. I traveled twice already. I think the problem is we're only traveling from the ancient forest back to this. See, so this is the 3rd travel, and it's, I mean, it's kinda day, but not really day. So I think what I'm gonna do is we are going to come into options. We're gonna go throw display, base of mid, and then we're gonna throw high on. So there's no scaling. So to turn off scaling, essentially, we're going to confirm that, So we're at a full native 1920 by 1080. We're gonna restart the game. And then we're gonna benchmark this GPU. Then we're gonna run DDU. And then we're gonna throw in the 1063 gigabyte, benchmark that GPU at the same settings. We'll compare and see which one is better. And then we will do that with the Ryzen. We'll pick whichever GPU is better. And then we'll compare the 8350K to the Ryzen 5 1600. That should be plenty of content and helpful if we do all that. I think that'll be good. I like how my message is anyone is welcome, set game to private. Most popular mining tuber, the most popular one, I guess. Vosk, he's a nice guy, but yeah, he took out loans back in like June of last year. I think he came out okay. I'm not sure. Of course, he's on YouTube, so I don't think he would tell us if he wasn't doing okay. Perfect. So we're gonna start this benchmark right here. And it's daytime, so that's nice. So we'll get this out of the way. This is probably the best settings for this GPU. We're having like some dips to like, I don't know what, 57, something like that. But if you like, FreeSync will make that go away all the way. Actually, it's kind of, there's one down to 54. Okay. We crawl down this. And we run over here. And we slide down to the beach, but we do not engage. And then we leave. I really honestly didn't have to like put anything on credit because ETH made so much money. I just bought all my rigs I like owned outright before I even bought them. Like I just used crypto or whatever. Not about to lose my livelihood because of taking a risk like that. That didn't sound like a good idea to me. Not with kids. I guess if you didn't have kids, fuck it. Go for it. Alright, so we're gonna copy this. Desktop, benchmarks, paste. So 1080, so RX 570, 4 gigabyte, 1080p mid, no scaling. Talk about a long name. And that is the summary, so we'll do that. And then we'll rename this one, and this is going to be our time between frames. Time between frames. Okay, that's done. these are gonna go away. And then we are going to run DDU. Hey Hansel, how you doing today? Welcome to stream. ETH bought you 2 Vega 56s, 2 580s, and 2 570s, and a 1070 Ti. There you go. DDU. I need the new version of DDU, so I gotta grab that real quick for these new drivers that released in August. So let me grab that. I gotta pee too. I always have to pee. 6 a.m. Awesome. Well, welcome to the 6 a.m. stream for you. I'll be live again probably in the evening for you, sir. Where did it do it? Where did it put it? Oh, right there. No, that's not it. What the fuck? Oh. Silly. Yeah, it's fine. Close them. Clean and shut down. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta pee. Yeah, I'll be live again at 5 p.m. for you, Hansel. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh. I was trying to shut down anyways. That's fine. That works for me. Alright, so I'm going to take this MSI Aero here. Install this real quick, and then we will compare frame rates. Hopefully, that's the goal, at least. There we go. Booting up. I just realized I'm out of Coke now too, so I'm out of Coke and beer, which is fine. It's forcing us to be healthy with that La Clue. The invisible clue. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Bitsby tripping in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for the host. If you're here. Everybody should go follow Mr. Bitsby tripping. We are benchmarking video games over here, though. So, keep that in mind. Hope you guys enjoy. It is, I find it fun. Right now, we are installing drivers for a GTX 1066 gig. What up, Shaw Hill? Welcome to stream. Hey, Pouch House. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in today. Awesome. Glad you're doing well. How is everybody from the Bits stream? What were you guys doing today, by the way? Hey, it's a crypto thing. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here, man. Hey, Joel. Joel BJ. What's up, dude? How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Good, sir. We are about to benchmark Monster Hunter World on a GTX 1063 gigabyte. That's what we're working on right now. Yeah, Bitsby Trippin hosted the stream with 8 viewers just a second ago, but I haven't seen him say hi. Oh, he actually rated. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, and he rated. I did not. They have not said... Hey, well, he has not said hi, Mr. Carter. We haven't heard from Carter yet. This version of Windows? What? We might have the wrong, That's weird. Win 10, 64-bit. 39882. Weird. We'll try this again. Hey, there's Mr. Carter talking through normal crypto stuff, getting ready for the 2080s. Nice. Do you have high hopes for it, mining wise? No worries, it's a crypto thing. Hey, thanks for the follow, iGroomBlocks. iGroomBlocks? That's a nice name, dude. Dope. Marginally slower than the Titan V. Based on the HBM2 to GDDR6 change, or based on the reduction of tensor cores? Golly, okay. I don't think... Oh, it is installed. Hold on, let me look at this. That's the control panel, though. We don't have GeForce Experience installed. What the fuck? What's going on? Weird. Might have some corrupt drivers here. Let's... Let me look at that real quick. Date modified. I don't want that though. I like that countdown though. That's pretty cool. That should be them. Pretty sure that's the one I have. Might have to try to clean off, clean something off. I'm gonna let the driver installer install that. Fuck that. Oh, is the new GPU price is gonna be high like heard? I mean, we'll just have to see when they release. I'm not really that much of a guy that likes to speculate that much. We'll see when it comes out, and then we'll test it, and then we'll see if what they say is true, and then that's kind of where we'll go from there. Core clocks and some of the memory. DDR6 theoretically has decent throughput. Yeah, in theory. What are thoughts on Win 10 Enterprise for mining or alt Linux? Linus or Linux? Because I don't think Linus Tech Tips knows how to mine, but you should mine with Linux for free, sir. I don't think this is going to work. I think something weird is going on here. I think I'm going to try to uninstall the drivers. $6.99 for a reference 2080. Maybe. Yeah, $5.99 to $6.99. It doesn't actually sound that ridiculous to me, though. So, you know. Do you, boo? It's gonna, if it gives me that compatibility check again, I guess I'm gonna bounce into safe mode and try to clean some drivers off.
Cease that infernal... Operator, you have a transmission.
Thanks for the super chat.
Demand Superkatit $2.
Demand Superkatit, that doesn't even make sense. I'm gonna have to read it when it comes up. My voice to text doesn't work well at all. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, we obviously have driver issues, driver detection issues. Let me try to uninstall, I guess, the shitty NVIDIA ones. Oh, it didn't, I should have said clean and don't restart. But it looks like, the driver uninstall failed while I was peeing. AMD's trying to take over my system. It didn't like me uninstalling it. It got angry with me. Shit happens. Do I plan on getting the 28 for testing sooner or later? I will get the 28 as soon as it comes out. Yes. The only things I don't buy like immediately for testing. Hey, that looks better, but let's make it to where we can read this shit, huh? Like CPUs, CPUs, memory, cases, power supplies. But CPUs would be the big one, which you could maybe justify buying every time it came out. But like buying a 2990 WX for testing didn't really seem the price to performance for what I do. I can't justify that. No, it's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me. See if that works. You tried making a 750 Ti work as a PhysX card. The drivers refused to work together. Oh, you try to do that with NVIDIA and AMD. They used to work in the past, back in the day. I haven't tried in a long ass time. In a long time, sir. I couldn't read the super chat. I didn't see it pop up. I don't know why it didn't pop up. So I guess I may have to go figure out what the hell. Let me go to the live dashboard. It was just D-Man. So we're good. It doesn't look like he actually said something. So D-Man, if you had a question, repeat it, and I will do my best to answer for you. Well, this is a son of a bitch, isn't it? Slinking back to the depths of the craft room. What are you crafting now, Pouch? Hey, Bimby, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm trying to get rid of some dirty AMD drivers that apparently didn't uninstall correctly at all, so that I can finish doing this shit. Says I don't have an administrator account. That's not good. So let me try this. Let's go with, maybe this version of DDU is not working right, but let me, obviously this account, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to clean and restart, set Windows to default. What's up, Sin? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Good to see you here. Lee's here too. What's going on, man? Long time no see. All the OGs in the house. I am currently dealing with some weird shit where the NVIDIA driver install thinks that I don't have an NVIDIA graphics card. Which is dumb. Dane is texting me. Let me see what he's doing. Alright, so goal. One more day. Probably, well, they won't release a 2080 Ti tomorrow. Highly doubtful. Jamonius, welcome to the stream. How are you today, man? I think Windows 10 is installing a shitty fucking version. That's what I think's happening, but I could be wrong. I was doing good. Now I'm kind of just working on some troubleshooting to make sure we get everything working. Which I just had this card installed in here, so I'm not sure what happened. No, they always do the 2080 and 2080, or in 2070 or 1080, 1070 first. And then they'll do like the 1060, and then they'll do the 1080 Ti. Typically. Typically how it goes. If this fails again, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I guess I will get GeForce Experience, or I'll just install it and see if that finds it. But I don't understand what's going on with the checking system compatibility and why it's failing. Really weird. Yeah, huh. Okay, let me try to install this thing real quick. the reason a rumor like a 2080 Ti dropping tomorrow is going around is because all the YouTubers that are doing the speculation to get those 1,000 live viewers and fucking whatever clicks in a certain amount of time are pushing it. That's the only reason that's a rumor. I mean, I won't speculate on it until we know tomorrow. Can't do safe mode because I have to create a fucking whatever. Can't do safe mode because of the shit that's broke or whatnot. I think I have it linked to this account. I don't know. There's some weird shit going on with the system though. I'll have to figure it out. If I can't get... I don't know. What would this be? There we go. Gotta go. Nieces around and I cuss. Alright, YouTube watcher. See you next Tuesday. Looks like we were able to grab the driver though. Fun enough. Through GeForce Experience. You know, I haven't looked at I'm gonna try to do custom and do a clean install. I haven't looked at the games lists that are coming out. What do we have for the left for the rest of the year? I'm gonna look. We got, so it's August. Shenmue 1 and 2, the relaunch. That'll be kind of cool. Monster Hunter Generations for the Switch. That'll be cool. Don't care about the Destiny 2 Forsaken DLC that much. Yeah, Spider-Man Sentry. That'll be cool. Here it is. PS4. Guess I'll have to update my PS4. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Awesome. September 14th. I really don't care about any of these that much. I don't know if y'all do. October, we got Forza Horizon 4. Awesome. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I thought this was already out. No, that was the other one. Speaking of, I think I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey for free for buying that GPU. I need to figure that out. Perform clean installation, please. There we go. Black Ops 4. Soul Calibur 6. We're just getting the shit that we normally get. Red Dead 2, though. October 26th. Yeah. Awesome. Ride 3 Hitman 2. November 13th. Fallout 76. Darksiders 3. Is this true? Is Darksiders 3 true? Because that'd be neat. Just Cause 4, meh. Just a tech demo. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for the people that like Super Smash Bros, I guess. Nah, La Crew. I'm just pouring these in there. I got all my drinking out last night. There we go. So it looks like we have the right driver now. I'm going to try to do a reboot. And I think I'm going to run a Firestrike benchmark to make sure that it's running properly. And then we'll go test the game. I just want to make sure that it's actually running properly before we test the game. Assassin's Creed 7 or the Odyssey or whatever. Yeah, so I bought that GPU and I think I get Odyssey for free. I just need to figure out how to fucking claim it. I need to go figure that out. Yes, sir. That's what I need to do. How's everybody's Sunday, though? Oh, yeah. I went and got, what was that called? I went out and I got myself a trash can breakfast burrito. It was a little bit of everything from a random Mexican place. And it was like, this breakfast burrito has a little bit of everything. It had stuff, I don't know what it was in there. I don't know what was in there, but it tasted good, and I ate it all. All of it. I didn't look in it. It was like one of those things you don't really want to open. You're like, I don't want to open this and see exactly what's in it. I'm just going to eat it and go from there. But I did taste cheese. I did taste chorizo. I did taste bean. I did taste some sausage. So, I mean, they just cut up whatever was left over, whatever meats were left over, and went nom nom nom. Yeah, it's running right perfect. We're at 1936, 1924. We're fine. We can go benchmark Monster Hunter World now. And then we can compare the two. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Your Sunday's cool. Played a bit of Monster Hunter. Grinding it out. Just wish Capcom produced a better port. I think it's running great. I haven't had any issues. There's like a couple settings that you need to turn off probably. Or at least it ran great on the RX 570. I guess let's find out what happens here. Maybe it's an NVIDIA problem. Got that 165 hertz. Shit. I just got that 4K. 4K 60 hertz. I hate it when it does that. You gotta resync or whatever. Cool, it left everything like it was, so we don't have to change any of that. And we can rock it into the game. Soon, I played most of this on Xbox One X. I literally have only played far enough to start benchmarking this game on PC. Womp. If it's fucking nighttime, god damn it. Just travel back and forth over and over again. So, the textures and the connectivity issues were on the console. So, it's not a port problem. That's a game problem. If that makes sense. Like, the issues that you're experiencing are the same issues that people experience on console. Well, even the kind of random fucking FPS shit being all over the place. Still a fun ass game though. That's the problem. I like it a lot. And I like Monster Hunter, so it's hard for me to like be like, meh. So a lot of the I don't know. I feel like I just got used to like the different weird workarounds, and like it didn't bother me that much. But I play it on the Xbox One X, and then I turn on performance mode, which keeps it stable around 40 to 48 frames per second or so.
Tenno, you are needed.
Hey Maya, thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the Suns. We have to travel back and forth basically to get it to be daytime so that we can have the same exact testing environment that we had with the RX 580. And so that's why we're flying back and forth right now, guys. Welcome to benchmarking. It's a pain in the ass, especially when the game doesn't have any way to sleep or anything. Consoles are supposed to start supporting FreeSync, but not as of yet. But they will support it because it's getting built into televisions now at this point. And AMD's going to push it pretty damn hard on the console front. Give me that soak coin. Is it daytime yet? I feel like the moon hasn't moved. Can the moon please move? Can you move, moon? Please? Go away. Go away. Wow, though. You can already see that frame rate. It is definitely performing way, way, way worse. On, so we haven't even gotten to daytime yet. I said when I looked at the system performance that I thought this game was going to perform better on AMD. It certainly looks like it will. We'll find out though. We'll get the real numbers in and then we'll know. If I can ever get it to turn daylight. I do need to go turn on OCAT now. So maybe if we quit the game and then come back in with OCAT, it'll be ready to go. But there's some drops all the way down to like 50 FPS for no reason. Screw you. No, we're already overclocked, YouTube watcher. We're fine. It was maintaining the full on goodness. It is performing at max performance. It's spanking the shit out of the 570 and Firestrike. It's just the way game optimizations go sometimes. In here right now is the 1063 gigabyte. If you're allowing, so that would only be in the case that Afterburner's not taking over. But I mean, I can set that for you if you want, but you can very clearly see we're staying at 1949 megahertz up in the top corner. If the fucking video will come back. Why is the video not coming back? Elgato, why you failed me, Elgato? Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Dun, 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 dun. 3 gigs fine for 1080p, sir. Well, I say that. Depends on the game. We're trying to test the $200 mark GPUs, which is a very valid price point right now. So up in the top corner, I don't know if you can see it. We'll take that off so you can be the judge, sir. Burp. We're at full clocks. We're not like overclocked to like. We want to make sure we're at full clock, but we don't want to go above. We don't really want to overclock because we need baseline tests for now. As close to the same between the two. It's almost daytime. What's interesting is it doesn't really look like the game uses more than 2.5 gigabytes at 1080p. See up in the corner? Okay. Ouch. Still not fully daytime. I've been traveling back and forth sin. I just have to keep doing it until it's daytime. I don't know if just going camp to camp works, though. Is it sunny yet? It is not sunny. Come out and play, please. This doesn't seem to be changing the daytime, the time, though. Going all the way back seemed to work a little bit. We'll get there eventually. On the Ryzen 5 2400G, it pegs all 8 threads at 100%, dude. It's fucking crazy. This game is a CPU hog. Like mad. But that's why we're going to be doing the Ryzen 1600 versus the 8350K. Well, those CPUs are pretty close together. Come on! How is it not daytime? Oh yeah, when I hate it when it's like, you need to do this thing at night, and then you're like, I can't. Buy potions. Null berries, Bimby. Null berries. Matchmaking is a pretty awful system in this game. I'm gonna quit the game. I'm gonna quit the game and start it back up again. That's what I'm gonna do. I just need to get to daytime one more time. Damn it. If I go on a quest, I'll break the fucking, I'll break the benchmark run. Because it changes the fucking shit. So I don't want to go on a quest, because I don't want to break my benchmark run. I just need to run this 3 more times. Because all things have to be the same, Sin. All things have to be the same. Which makes benchmarking no fun when it's a game like this. I would not do that, Bimby. That would be bad. My goal was to finish this by 6, and it is just this part, and then tomorrow I was gonna test the CPU. But this game is not treating me friendly at all. I mean, it's kind of close to daytime. I don't mind games not including them, because like some games really they'll include one, but it's not indicative of actual performance in the game, and then those are the ones that are more annoying to me. Because you see people running shit and they're like, well, this game can play at blah blah blah, but they're just running the built-in benchmark that's already been like, it already doesn't work very well. We're live. Huh? Under the kitchen sink. Oh, can you turn the water off? I gotta finish this one thing, and I'll be right there then. Yay! Why is the kitchen sink broke now? One of them weekends, huh? I already had the toilet break, and then while I was fixing that, I pulled a dummy and had the porcelain top leaned up against the tub, and I like slipped on the rug, and the porcelain top from the toilet fell and then broke. So that's why I'm saying it's gonna be one of those weekends. Now apparently under the kitchen sink is floated. Yay! And I can't get this to go to daytime at all. This is the worst. We're so close. We're so close to daytime. I think this is pretty much it. Yeah, okay, we're here. Finally. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's do this. We'll do this. We're gonna start right here. I started right at the morning earlier too. I think that's why it took so long to rotate. So 3, 2, fuck you. Captured. The really interesting thing would be comparing Vega 64 to the 1080 Ti in this game as well. But yeah, I mean, the RX 570 absolutely smashes this. It destroys this card. Like, this isn't even close. This isn't even close at all. Pull tight, jump here. Should end. There we go. Crap, I gotta kill one of these. Oh no, maybe we can run away. Like this, I'll show you guys the numbers. This isn't even fucking close at all. This is almost Ryzen 5 2400G performance. That's nuts. It wasn't an AMD made game, it was a console game. So I expected this. If you watch my video on it when they released this, the requirements, I was like, I think what'll be really interesting. I said almost. So the 2400G, no, it's you got to play on low settings. But I'll show you guys here real quick. Can I just alt tab, please? I hate how it won't let me quit the game. We can rewind and look at all of it, which I will do before we get the whole performance analysis out. But yeah, I believe it was 2.5. This was 1080p mid settings, no scaling, if that makes sense. So native 1080p. Scaling turned to high or whatever, which disables it essentially in this game. So it doesn't smash it. You got, well, here, we'll do this. You got 63 average on, yeah, so this performance summary has both. Basically, this is the RX 570 and this is the GTX 1063 gigabyte, and what you got here is average of 63 versus average of 59. And then if we, the big thing here that we want to look at is this and this. So That's average frame time. No, this is the one we want, the 99th percentile frame time. So if we do 1,000 divided by 18.617, this is interesting. So this comes out to 50 point or 1% min of 53. 1% min of 53.7, and then 1,000 divided by 24.28 means we have on the 1063 gig a 1% min of 41.2. So no, that's the big deal right there. The 570 is smashing it in that 99th percentile there. So anytime you have like hitching or frame stutter, that sort of thing, it can be translated with the 1% mins. So if you're looking for like the performance dips, now if we pulled up like a chart, right? So I don't really have any on here, but I can show you real quick, and then I gotta go fix the kitchen sink because, you know, life. So if we pulled up, what's the test I did recently? Well, we just did one on the 570. So if we take a look here at the, where is it? Okay, Quake Champions time between frames. So time between frames is how much time is between frame 1 and frame 2. So each one of these dots represents a time between the next frame. So basically represents a frame. It's calculated back to frame rate by 1,000 divided by whatever this is. And what you want is all of these dots to be as close together as possible. The outliers are going to cause issues. So whenever you're looking at a performance chart like this, what you want to see is like all these close together dots, essentially. 16 milliseconds, 16.67 specifically, is 60 FPS. 8 milliseconds, which is like 8.32, something like that, 335, whatever, is 120 FPS. So if you have, like, let's say you can visualize basically here where the hitching and stuttering is in the game, right? So that's how that becomes helpful, essentially. So when we had those big dips, if we were trying to say like V-synced or synced or something like that, that's the things you'd want to, you know, pay attention to. Well, or if you're trying not to and you're trying to get the lag-free performance or whatever, essentially. So there you go. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to throw it on a USB stick, and I will work on the rest of the performance review tomorrow. But 1% mins of 53 compared to 41 is a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big win in the $200 GPU market, because AMD doesn't win a lot either. Like they don't. The RX 574 gig doesn't usually win against the 1063 gig. However, I haven't tested that since the latest, so I'm curious to see what's going on with all of that here recently. So there we go. Cool. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So 1060 with G-Sync enabled. G-Sync would have taken over that hitching and basically cleared that up. Yes, that's what G-Sync and FreeSync is for. So it'll clear all of those up. Good thing about G-Sync is it doesn't have to have a range Unfortunately, FreeSync does have to have a range, but they've improved that a lot with FreeSync 2. However, keep in mind that, you know, it's also way cheaper. Like, a lot cheaper. So, there's that. See you later.